Unit 4, Lesson 8, Conditionals Make. You will be able to recognize the need for programming patterns with Boolean expressions and conditional statements as part of developing a functioning app. You will be able to implement programming patterns with Boolean expressions and conditional statements to develop a functioning app. You will be able to write comments to clearly explain both the purpose and function of different segments of code within an app. And you will be able to use debugging skills as part of developing an app. Now, for the past few lessons, we've learned a lot about using conditional statements to help apps make decisions. In today's Make project, you will be practicing both making flowcharts and writing complex conditional statements as you build a museum ticket generator. Conditionals make. This is going to be a museum ticket generator. So you need to go to Unit 4, Lesson 8, Conditional Make, Activity 2. Okay? And what I'd like for you to do is to take just a minute or two, and you're going to play with this. So this is Level 2 on Code Studio. Here's your museum ticket generator. What I would like for you to do is to try the app. Try making different tickets for different combinations of inputs. Make a ticket for a weekend. Make a ticket for a weekday, Monday through Friday. And someone 18 or younger. Try the discount code, Free Friday, on a Friday. And then we're going to come back, and I want you all to tell me what variables, or you can discuss with each other. Come back, and we're going to talk about what variables would you need to program this app. Where does this app use conditionals, if statements? Be ready to answer some of those questions. You might not have it all figured out, but be ready to look at it, to start discussing it. Now, go ahead and try that, and then we'll come back and we will discuss. Okay, now you're back. So here's your museum ticket generator. You pick a day, an age, you've got a discount code, and then you can create your ticket. Now, what does this app do? Well, it generates a ticket to a museum based on input data from the user. What are the inputs? The drop-downs for age and day of the week. The discount code is a text field. The button to generate the ticket. So these are all your different things. You've got a drop-down here and a drop-down here, a discount code, and then you've got a button that you click. What are the outputs? The ticket generated at the bottom of the screen. What variables do you think would be necessary for this app to work? Well, of course, the input information listed above will all need variables, age, day, discount code. But they may want variables for other information calculated during the app. What kinds of conditional logic do you think are necessary to make it work? The pricing rules help you know what to write. They'll definitely need to use if, else if statements and or operators in order to implement these rules, since they include multiple conditions to check. You'll understand what conditions to check when you look at your activity guide. Now, let's build the app. The screen has already been set up for you. It's just your job to add the code. What you want to do is make the museum ticket generator. You're going to use the activity guide to plan out your code, including the variables you'll create and a flowchart of the conditional statement you'll need to write. Step 3 in your activity code includes steps you can follow to build the app, or you can use your own process. Bottom line, in total, you should be able to complete this activity in about 30 to 45 minutes. 30 minutes if you really got it down, you're working fast. 45 if you get stuck in a couple of places. Remember to test your code often. Okay, so at this point in time, you'd want to pause the video and take about 30 to 45 minutes, even up to an hour, to create your museum ticket generator. Now, don't forget to check the rubric before hitting submit. Okay, you want to make sure that your code does all of this, not all of this. Okay, and then submit the code. I'm going to run through and check to see how you're doing. As a wrap up, you've done a great job today, and know that when we come back next time, we're going to move on to Lesson 9, Functions. We're going to do both the Explore and the Investigate simultaneously in Lesson 9. Go ahead, and you can now end the video and work on your museum ticket generator.